Hey guys, welcome back of course to ZFX TV show, and if you're new to this channel, hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So in today's video, I'm going to explain to you how to really analyze the market and how to spot your entries, okay? And I'm going to be using an example of NZD, and what I can first advise you is keep watching the video so you don't miss most of the information, because the information is really very helpful and will really help you so much. So welcome back of course again. You can leave a comment what do you think about this video, and of course leave a like to support the YouTube algorithm. So let's move on straight. Okay, so one thing that I have to first tell you guys is when you're analyzing the forex markets, what you first have to do is there are two things which are very important. In fact, three things. We have also understanding the candles, the candlesticks of course, which are these candles in high time frames and in low time frames. But in high time frames is also the best to understand them because they predict to you the future market. Okay, then also another important thing is understanding the structure of the market, then the trend. So let's move on straight away to our monthly, not monthly, but let's first move on. We start from weekly. Okay, now what I can do is what you can see here that I've marked, these were my round numbers, so let me first erase them. I've removed all of them. Okay, so we are going to analyze like NZDSD. Okay, from this point that it's sold, we are going to start from this point, this price here. So I want you, if you look at NZD, I want you to see this. If you look at NZD from this point here, you could see that we have been having lower lows in the weekly time frame, lower lows. Okay, lower lows. So you could see that price was bearish. I hope you can see that price was bearish. Now, what is so funny is that we call this, when you see the trend moving, we call this impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse, correction. The same thing, as long as the trend is still flowing, impulse, correction, then impulse. Now, if you look at this lower low here, we had our correction, okay? But Marky, I want you to realize one thing. I want you to realize what was happening here. I want you to pay attention to this video so much, because at the end of it all, you will understand a lot. I want you to mark these peaks. You could see that after every correction, if you could see this correction, price did not reach this top, okay? Then we had price breaking this previous lower low. Now let me tell you something. When you see price breaking the previous lower low according to the trend, it means we are still flowing downwards. Okay, now price had to break to form another lower low, which is this one. Then we had a correction, and this correction came next to our previous lower low. Now this is where we are going to start I'm going to start teaching you from, because it's something that repeats itself every time, and I want you to be aware of it. Okay, so now what we can do is, I've marked this price. I've marked this price here. I've marked that price. So I've marked this price because it's very important. We are going to be analyzing, like we are going to be studying the market from there, and also we shall be predicting NZD, what will happen NZD in the coming future. Okay, so let's go to daily time frame first. Now I want you to realize that in daily time frame, if you look at the trend, let me zoom it. If you look at the trend, you can see that the trend was still bearish. I hope you can see that, guys. This was a bearish trend, because a bearish trend consists of lower lows. Lower lows. I want you to know one thing. If you can't see a lower low, then don't force the market. Lower lows. But since we are concentrating from this point, let's start analyzing from there. Now, whenever you see price, when price has formed a lower low, whenever you see price coming back to the previous lower low, let me give you an example. This was our lower low here. Okay, then you see all this is correction. Then it broke that lower low. I hope you could see this. It broke it. Then it retraced it like this, something like a railroad flag. Sorry, not a railroad, but it's something like a bearish. What's the name? I've just forgotten it. A bearish flag. Okay, but we are concentrating at this point. Now, why did price retrace back up to the previous lower low? Now, whenever you see price retracing up to the previous low, there are so many significant things that you're going to be looking for: rejection candles and whatever, patterns in the market, structures in the market, and let's see the things. So we have marked that point, okay, and you could see that I gave you guys this trade. I gave you guys this trade. So, and I told you that only those who are patient are going to be able to earn from this trade. Now watch this. So guys, you could clearly see very well that I shared even this video. I shared this analysis even in my free group. You can see this on the DSD, and I have marked possible rejection and retracement points. Its clear structure was broken. Just move to small time frames to spot entry points. I have given you the direction. It's only those who are patient to hit this trade, and only a few people held the trade up to down this when the TP was hit. So it takes in this rejection and retracement points around numbers. And if you also check it on my VIP group, I gave it sell NZDSD, the same thing. So now watch the video and you'll understand all the analysis, how to do it. Let me zoom a bit. Now I want you to realize one thing. We had this lower low here, and if you look at this strong bullish candle, okay, we call it a strong momentum point. When you see this, I want you to always mark that price, the closing price of that, because it is a strong reversal, a strong correction point. Whenever you see a strong correction point, mark it. Price will always respect that point during the future. Now, when you see this, it was also our order block, okay? So if you remember how to draw order blocks, if you don't know how to draw order blocks, then I bet you go back and watch all my videos on how to draw order blocks. Now, if I'm to draw my order block, let me draw my order block in this type of way. Okay, let me use this, though I didn't want. I told you when you're drawing order blocks, you include the topic of that bullish candle and exclude, of course, the lower wick. Now let's say it's like that, but we are concentrating on top here. Now what happened here is you could see that price came back, price retraced back, okay, and then we had something like a head and shoulder here. But now let's go to small time. We are breaking this chart slowly by slowly from high time frames to small time frames. Now in high time frames, in daily, we have seen this. Now let's go to another small time frame like H4. H4, where is H4? Now you can see H4. I want you to see H4. If you see H4, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Very same thing. Very same thing. Okay? A lower low. Okay? We had price moving back. Now, if you see this, this is where I'm going to teach you what this means. Whenever you see a main trend, then from nowhere we're having something like not a main trend. Okay, now let me teach you something. Let me zoom it. I clear all these stuffs and I zoom. Okay, I'm going to concentrate on this point mainly here. So this point here, we call it mini highs. Okay, why I call it mini highs is because they are not following our real trend. Mini highs, mini highs, mini highs, mini highs. The dealer uses this to buy time, and when it reaches the top support, the top correction point, which had the biggest, strongest momentum power, it kind of rejects and forms a double top plus strong rejection candles. I hope you can see those strong rejection candles. Let me kind of zoom it. You could see these strong rejection candles here, strong, and a double top. Now, whenever a double top comes in, something again interesting comes into the market. What is that? Okay, what is that? What is that? Now, if you see a double top like this, something else comes to the market, and that is the structure of the market. Now, when I talk about the structure of the market, we have got a head and shoulder pattern here already. Okay. Sorry guys, so when I talk of head, when I talk of the structure of the market, we have a double top. Okay, you could see this double top. Okay, now when you see this double top, we have something. Okay, when the structure of the market is broken, then it means we are continuing in the trend. Now here you could see this very well. Okay, now at this point, this is where you start drawing your round numbers. Though I'm not going to draw in this video because it will take long. So let me give you a brief example. Round numbers are very important. Why? Is because they identify for you possible rejection and possible retracement points. Okay, if you don't know about them, also go and check my previous videos, because all those videos I made them. Now you could see that this was just a bearish flag. Okay, and what do you know about a bearish flag? A bearish flag is a symbol for a continuation of a bearish trend, because remember, when price is moving down, it can either move like this, okay, then come down. Now I told you guys one thing. Now whenever you see this, whenever you see many highs, there is one important thing. Always price will come back. It is a must. Price will come back up to the previous lower low. Now when price comes to the previous lower low, this is where you're going to decide whether you're going to whether it is going to change the direction to buy or break this low low. If it breaks this low low, then we are still pushing down. Okay, now I hope you've understood something. Now let me bring something also. Now since we predicted that price will move from here up to here and we achieved that, now let me show you something. Now let's say price has now reached here, and the current price clear all drawings. The current price, you could see the current price is just around this point. Okay, just around the previous lower low. Now I want to show you something. So there is something that NZDSD has done, and I'm kind of watching it. If you go to the monthly chart, look at the monthly chart. I want you to look at the last month candle, okay? Because I told you candles are very important because they speak a lot in the market. They speak a lot in the market. If you look at this candle here, look at this candle, then look at this candle. Okay, let me first begin from here. I want you to see that you can see that, okay, we have a bullish candle, then this bearish candle engulfs all these bullish candles. What does it signal? It signals that we have been having a strong bearish momentum. But now in the next candle, we again form a rejection candle, like buyers rejected last month. Buyers rejected the sellers so much. That's why we had this candle here, and this candle is so significant. Now what is happening is that price is near. Price has reached, not even near, price has reached the previous low, the previous monthly low, previous low of last month. Now this is a very specific, very important point where we are going to see what market is going to do at that point. Because if you see this, if you see NZDSD, I want you to watch this. I want you to watch this structure. Okay, if you watch this structure, what do you really see? You see something like a head and a shoulder pattern. Okay, but in this head and a shoulder pattern, it has not broken the structure yet. It has not broken the structure, meaning we can still even make again another top like this. You see that? It has not broken the structure yet, because just look at it. It has not broken the structure yet. Now the reason why I'm so much skeptical, like I'm so much keen about this stuff, is because of this. I want you to see this. There is a big doubt. There is a big doubt that because of this candle, the impact of this candle, I don't think this bearish candle will close the way it is. I feel like it might also close as a rejection candle, but if it closes the way it is, then we are going deep down. I hope you've understood what I'm trying to say, guys. Don't forget again to like the video, leave a comment, and what you think about of course this video. Okay, I'm just trying to show you how I do really analyze the chart. You know, analysis is something where you're going to use high time frame and you keep breaking up to small time frames. And high time frames are very important. In fact, it is only like, don't be lied by someone who tells you that he just goes and analyzes the market. Like like what I don't look at is I don't look at M1, M5. I don't look at that. Start from monthly, weekly, daily, H4, and maybe H1 could be the last. So if you come list M30, which means the 30-minute time frame, that is what I would advise you. Now, I hope you've seen something here that I've taught you guys, because let me show you an example, a very sweet example. You notice one thing, that candles in high time frames impact a lot, just that you need to know where to put your entries. That is the most important thing, because after even seeing this, we had a strong bearish push last week, then still to move down, but it did close the way it was. Okay, now this, like, we are in a new month. Look at the previous month. The buyers were stronger in the previous month. Okay, towards the end of the month, they became so strong. Now, what is really going to happen in this month? How will this bearish candle close? That is what I'm thinking about. And things also, price is next to the previous low, monthly low last month. Then we have a lot of things to, like, I want you guys to concentrate on NZDSD so much this month. Let's concentrate on the NZDSD so much, what will happen and all that. Okay, I hope you've understood something, guys. And always my hope is that you understand something and you trade well and you trade safe. Okay, so for this video, I know guys are going to say, like, how do you draw round numbers? If you don't know how to draw round numbers, go check all my previous videos. Like, round numbers, like, you just keep subtracting. Like, you can drag to any price. Then from now, what you can do is you keep on like subtracting, like 0.6536. Like, how can I say? Sorry, just a moment. Okay, I don't know if you guys will see this. Then what you'll do is you will be horizontal line 77. All that, sorry. You come to parameters. Then you'll enter the value of your round number. Okay. Now, what will be the value of your round number? I need to grab a calculator. It rounds price, sorry, it will be 36. Okay, it will be 65.14, I think. Just a moment. Sorry. Okay, I don't know. I think at your free time you will do it, but this is how you want to be doing it, because I don't think I'm calculating it well. What you will do is you first highlight it, then you right click it, you go to horizontal properties, then you go to parameters, then you're going to enter your price of the round number. Then after entering the price for the round number, you just click OK. When you click OK, it will automatically put for you the round number in the chart. So it's going to be a long story, so you go and check on my other video and you'll find it there. So for this video, guys, let me wish you all the best, and we are seeing what will NZD, how anything can happen in the market, because I told you, let's keep a watch on NZDSD, and let me wish you all the best and have a nice time, guys. It's very late this way. Have a nice time. Bye.